Hello everyone, well it's catch-up time. Let's have a catch-up what's been happening in September and what's going to be happening in October. So the night before Detectival, Minelab very kindly invited Paul and myself up to London for the launch of the new Minelab Vanquish. Brilliant piece of kit. It's using new multi-IQ, so that should be pretty interesting to test. Hopefully one will come our way. But this new multi-IQ is supposed to work really well on the effect from the ground, so it's virtually making the ground invisible. So we got back at about midnight, and then first thing the next morning it was off to Detectival, and Dave and Sonia flew over from the US. Detectival went really well. The Hailing Detect Skill School stand got a lot of interest and we met some fantastic people there.
You learn something new every day.
This is always a hell of an event, to be honest. You know, a lot of people on the test bed, they can test their machines, they can test out new machines, especially with the new Vanquish for the moment, the 60 series. People who are new into the hobby, to an entry-level machine, the Vanquish. You know, if you have the I can give you a short explanation already. So the first program on the Vanquish, the park mode, is a real stable mode and will give you great performance. We knew it already on the old Vanquish machine, so the performance is great, but now it's even faster and better and deeper. The second program, the field mode, will give you a faster machine, better separation. Third program, beach program, you know, to use it on the beach and salt and salty conditions, wet conditions. But the big difference is now we can use the park and field program on dry sand as well.
Literally, it's a new Equinox person.
Yeah.
And the first thing I do is factory reset it because I just want to make sure there's nothing funny in there, and then you don't really change anything. You just explain what you can change if you want.
Amazing. You know, I have to say I am absolutely loving my Manticore journey, but using the X-Terra Elite, hang on a minute, that's opened up new avenues because that's even simpler, yet it works, you know?
Yeah, I mean there's always a trade-off there. When you make a product simpler, you don't have as much configurability of the settings. We try and keep all of our machines as simple as possible. Even the Manticore, we tried to make it simple.
Tell me about it. But, you know, it's a breath of fresh air to just switch on, noise cancel and go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you guys to it because you've got a queue of people you're going to want to speak to. Thanks very much for your time and hospitality over the weekend.
Cheers,
bye-bye.
mate,
Bye. They know their stuff, so we can learn a lot from them. We really can. And with this hobby, we're constantly learning. You know, you think you're there with your machine, then someone says something, you think, do you know what, that's a good idea. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's just this constant evolving with the machine. And Nocta released their new machine, the Legend 2. I had a little look at it. It seems very, very light and it's got some cool features. So we'll be testing that one very, very soon. On behalf of myself and all the guys, we'd like to thank Pete, Helen and all the LP team for making Detectival possible. But also at Detectival, Ashley gave me some products to review from a company called Over-Detector. Never heard of them before, so let's take a look at them. So Over-Detector, I don't know a great deal about these products. I think they're made in Italy. So the first product I've got is a short-handled spade. It's got the Over products decals on it, so to me it looks like perhaps a rebranded short-handled draper. So that's the spade, looks pretty good. Don't know what price it is. So that's item number one. Item number two is now it's a little digger, again branded in Over-Detector, serrated edges, got quite a nice bit of weight to it. Yeah, pretty cool little digger. And the third thing is, keeping this quick, so I don't know what these things are. Okay, this is a coin vise. Quite a comprehensive coin vise actually, with a magnifier on it. So obviously the magnifier attaches and you can put your coins in a coin vise, clean them up, identify them, etc, etc. So it looks a pretty good bit of kit actually. Looks pretty good. So Over-Detector, as I say, they're an Italian company. I've had a quick look on their website and they do a lot of 3D printed products, foil covers, detector protectors, these bits and pieces. So Have a look. I'll put the link in the description below to Over-Detector. I know they're an Italian company. I don't know if they ship worldwide. You'll have to ask them yourself. Okay, videos coming up soon. Well, October to be exact. I've got some dates here. I don't know if I'll stick to them, but this is just to give you a rough idea of what's going on. Friday the 3rd of October, Minelab Vanquish 6 top tips. Wednesday the 8th of October. Now I'm putting videos up now on a Wednesday, but kind of short videos, if that makes sense, or motorcycling videos. So the 8th of October, Royal Enfield Bullet Ride Out. Friday the 10th of October, Minelab Equinox 900. Wednesday the 15th of October, Royal Enfield Continental Ride Out. Minelab Equinox Park versus Field Mode. Wednesday the 22nd, the Routers Versa new coil, and I've got this new coil just here. I'll be doing a video on this new Routers Versa coil. It's a big elliptical coil, still multi-frequency obviously. Then moving on, I have Deus 3.1 versus Deus 2, and I'm hoping to make that video with Paul very soon. And also, I'm working on a Manticore deep targets, how to go deeper with your Minelab Manticore. So they're the videos. Some of them I've already made, some of them I'm just finishing off. And also metal detector sales. We've got a few metal detectors for sale, mainly because one of my good friends has sadly passed away and I'm selling his detectors. So we've got an Equinox 800 for £500. An Octa Legend 350, Technetics T2, that's virtually brand new, £200. XP Goldmax Power, £200. A virtually new Deus 2 with all the kit, £900. So this is UK only. I think I'll put a sales page up on the Skill School website. If this video has brought you any entertainment or value, I'd be honoured if you could like and subscribe and even click that bell button so you get a notification when we put a new video up. Skill School one-to-one training days, well, I've been overwhelmed with emails, so if I haven't got back to you, please don't feel that you're hassling me. Give me a nudge, say, hey Gary, what about this training day? Because like I say, I've been overwhelmed with it all. It's too much for my small brain.